before we will see the some important formulas on the limits. Now let's move on to the next concept, that will be the some important problems based on the limits. The first question, that will be the limit extends to 0 e power x minus 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus into so on divided by x cube. Okay, first of all we have to put the limit and check whether it will satisfy the L'Hospital's rule or not. Here this be the e power 0 minus 1 plus 0 by 1 factorial plus 0 square by 2 factorial plus into so on divided by 0 cube. So this be the 1 e power 0 be the 1 minus 1 divided by 0. So this be the 0 by 0 form. Hence it satisfies the L'Hospital's rule. Satisfies L'Hospital's rule. So here you already know the formula for the e power x. E power x be the e power x, that will be equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 4 by 4 factorial plus into so on. Okay, substitute this formula directly here. This will become the limit extends to 0. So this be the 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 4 by 4 factorial minus this will become the 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus into so on. Okay, here you can see divided by x cube. Okay, here plus and minus will get cancelled. So this will become the limit extends to 0 x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 4 by 4 factorial plus into so on divided by x cube. Okay, here take x cube common, take x cube common. So this will become the limit extends to 0 x cube, that will be the 1 divided by 3 factorial plus x by 4 factorial plus into so on divided by x cube. Okay, so this will become the x cube will get cancelled. So this will become the limit extends to 0 1 divided by 3 factorial plus x by 4 factorial plus into so on. So substitute the extends to 0. This will become the 1 divided by 3 factorial plus 0 divided by 4 factorial plus into so on. Okay, this will become the 1 divided by 3 factorial, that will be equal to 1 divided by 3 cross 2, that will be equal to 1 divided by 6. Okay, the answer for this question be the 1 divided by 6. Let's see this question, second question. First thing, what we have to do, we have to check the indeterminate forms, whether it satisfies the L'Hospital's rule or not. The first, here substitute the extends to 0. This will become the 0 plus 0 divided by 2 into 0 minus 7 into 0. This will become the 0 divided by 0 form. So you have to apply the L'Hospital's rule. Apply the L'Hospital's rule. You already know the formula for the L'Hospital's rule. Suppose if I take limit extends to a f of x divided by g of x. If you apply the L'Hospital's rule, what will become the formula? This will become the limit extends to a f dash of x divided by g dash of x. Here this dash represents the derivative. Now let's apply the derivative here. You have to check limit x tends to 0, 3x square plus 2x divided by 6x square minus 14x. Now substitute the x tends to 0. What will happen? So here this will become the 3 into 0 plus 2 into 0 divided by 6 into 0 minus 14 into 0. So here again you will get the 0 by 0 form. Okay, you can't get the required answer, right? This will be the 0 by 0 form. Now in this case, first you have to apply the check for the L'Hospital's rule. It will be just satisfy the L'Hospital's rule. That means you will get the 0 by 0 form. Next, if you make the derivative of this, and again also you will get the 0 by 0 form. That means what you have to do means again you have to do the derivative up to the you have to get the required value. Okay, that the thing you have to be remember. Now you have what you have to next step. What you have to do? You have to apply the again L'Hospital's rule. So if you apply the again L'Hospital's rule, what will happen? This will become the limit x tends to 0, 6x square plus 2 divided by 12x minus 14. Okay, so in place of x, that will be the put the 0. This will become the 6 of 0 plus 2 divided by 12 into 0 minus 14. So this will be the 2 divided by minus 14. That will become the 1 divided by minus 1 divided by 7. Okay, this was the answer for your question. Okay, let's see one more example. Limit x tends to 0, 3 power x plus log plus 1 minus 1 minus cos x minus e power x divided by x. This was the question they have been given. We have to first step. We have to check for the L'Hospital's rule by substituting the x tends to 0. What will happen? So here this will be the 3 power 0 plus 1 minus cos 0 minus e power 0 divided by 0. This be the 1 plus 1 minus cos 0 be the 1 minus 1 divided by 0. So this become the 0 by 0 form. Now what you have to do? You have to apply the L'Hospital's rule. So this will become the limit x tends to 0. You already know what will be the formula for the limit x tends to 0, a power x, that will be the a power x into log a. Okay, this will become the 3 power x into log 3. Here if you differentiate the constant, that will become the 0. So cos x minus into minus, this will become the sin x, okay, minus e power x divided by 1. Okay, if you differentiate the x, this will become the 1. So now substitute the x tends to 0 here. This will be the 3 power 0 log 3 plus sin 0, that will be the 0 minus e power 0, that will be the 1 divided by 1. So this will become the 3 power 0, that will become the 1, that will become the log 3 minus 1. This was your answer, log 3 minus 1. Okay. Let's see one more question. Limit n tends to infinite. Limit n tends to infinite. 1 minus 1 divided by n whole to the power of 2n. Okay, this was the question. They will be given. First step, what you have to do, you have to check for the L'Hospital's rule whether it will be satisfied or not. So here this will become the, now substitute the in place of n, put the n infinity. This will become the 1 minus 1 divided by infinite, this into 2 power infinite. So this will become the infinite case, right? 1 power infinite or 0 infinite power 0 or 1 power infinite or 0 power infinite case, right? So that means this be the indeterminate form 3. Okay, you will get this criteria if you solve this. That will be the 1 power infinite, infinite power 0 or 0 power infinite. That will be the indeterminate form 3. What will be the formula for the indeterminate form 3? That will be the limit x tends to a f of x whole power g of x. This will become the e power limit x tends to a g of x into f of x minus 1. Okay, this was the formula. Now substitute this formula here. This will become the limit n tends to infinite. So here this be the f of x and this be the g of x. This be the f of x and here this be the g of x. Our formula be the e power limit n tends to infinite. So here this be the 2n into 1 minus 1 divided by n minus 1, right? This will become the limit n tends to infinite. Here e power, this will become the 2n into n minus 1 minus n divided by n. Okay, so here plus n minus 1 will get cancelled to each other. This will be the e power limit n tends to infinite. This will become the 2n into minus 1 divided by n. Here n will get cancelled to each other. This will become the limit n tends to infinite. This will become the minus 2. So this will be answer be the e power minus 2. This was your answer for your question. Okay, in this way we can solve the number of questions based on the limits. In the next concept we will see the what is meant by continuity and what is meant by discontinuity and plots for the continuity as well as the discontinuity. Thank you.